And welcome back YouTube to the last part of this recording session, where we're going to run ourselves back from our pump checks, where we just put in a bunch of efficiency modules, and start trying to build things we need for the rocket silo. So for the rocket silo itself, I need electric engines and processing units, and concrete. So I need to build some concrete. And processing units, and processing units. Ooh, and more processing units. Everything looks like it needs processing units. Yeah, the worst looking things are the concrete and the processing units and the electric engines. And well, I can make processing units like I make concrete right now. Technically can't put them together into anything yet. Well, I can also make low density structures. So we'll start with concrete because I'll need that for building stuff. And I suppose I could probably start paving over things so this run is a faster run in the future as well. Oh, there's a whopping big forest in the way. Best way to deal with the whopping big forest is to make a bunch of grenades. For concrete, what do I need for concrete? Wooden structure is not going to be that bad, it's just more plastic. We're already making the rocket fuel. So that's process units at that point, okay. Concrete, where's the recipe for concrete? There's the recipe for concrete. Assembly machine 2, because it requires water and iron ore. Oh, this is a really interesting recipe from things we don't have on the bus. We don't have iron ore on the bus. We don't have water on the bus. Water wouldn't be that hard to get to places. The iron ore is actually probably the most annoying thing to get somewhere. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to sort of spaghetti, because this is mainly going to be for construction. It's going to be for building the things that we build like one or two of. I'm going to sort of spaghetti off the bricks. And I'm going to put my assembling plant for this over sort of between the iron smelter and the solar panels. I think that's going to be a decent place to get water pumped over to. I don't need pipes, though I will need pipes. Don't currently need pipes, but I will need it shortly. You're full? No. But 30 is a nice round number, I'll pick 30 up. And then we're going to need bolts. This is probably an overkill amount, but often overkilling things saves you a little bit of pain later. Alright, so this will be the concrete, which is the stuff I need to build the silos and the landing pads and that sort of stuff. Don't technically need a continual supply of it, I just need lots of it when I'm doing active construction. Which is why I'm willing to sort of do the spaghetti solution to it. Okay, so that is my concrete. We're making low density structure. No, we're making rocket fuel already. What is the structure I've already got availably built? So how much do I want, though, I suppose is the next question. How much rocket fuel am I making? We're making 4/5 of a rocket fuel per second. No, yeah, 4/5. So we're making like 12 factories worth. So then I want like 12 factories worth of low density structure. Clearing some space for the low density structure facility to be set up. Oh, and that's also with... Well, no, actually, that's with blue. 12 blue running on it. Which just means I should probably also run 12 blue on you. So that means I need 3 more blue. Before we run out of normal assembly machines, let's go pick up more assembly machines. Okay, and we want 12 of these. Do 6 aside, come together into one belt. On this belt, I want to set up density. Okay, and regardless of which side I'm pulling it off of, it's going to be pulling just a little over 1 a second, so... I'm going to need, let's say, 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 of those. We'll do like 12 of those. Wait a minute, don't go ahead and assemble them. We actually are having to build inserters from scratch. Let's go just grab a bunch of inserters, it'll be faster. And after that, I'm just going to be developing processing units and electric engines. And the processing unit is probably going to be the hardest part. Because electric engine's not going to be that hard. What we can do is I can convert the electric engine producer into my flying frames. I'm done with it because it's similar to the concrete in that I only need it for building the rocket silo. Well, I'm going to need a bunch of undergrounds to get this properly hooked up, in addition to power. And to make those undergrounds, I'm going to need more belt. Oh, I ran out of regular power poles. It does seem we're running low on the capacity to make them. That's because we have a copper shortage and not a wood shortage. Oops. And something screwed up the plastic in production again by the looks of it. Just enough to place even more demands on plastic. For some reason, there's no plastic in the system. My guess is probably the light oil backed up because the rocket fuel isn't going anywhere. Which means I will need a chemical plant to fix that. Do I need more pipes? No, I probably have enough pipes. No, some of the refineries are running. Yeah, it's because the... Wait. Plastic's backed up here. What did I screw up in my plastic line? Plastic runs over here, fine. It comes down here. When... What? I have no clue when that happened. Well, good thing I went and checked. I realized there's no plastic in the system. Okay, with that, we got the low density structure. And what is the pain that the blue is going to do to me? So I want like 8 of these. That's gonna be non-trivial. Needless to say, more forest needs to be cleared. Which means I need to get more stuff to clear more forest with. Which is, of course, more coal. And more iron. So what I probably need to do is I need to do another round of red to support the round of blue. Which will get combined with this and the rocket fuel to make all the low density structures. And I think right now I'm mainly just waiting for those grenades, and the mental fortitude to actually build on the round of it. We're using the blueprint to remind myself of where all the bits go. So I'll quickly assemble another red set. And I suppose, because this is in blue and the other thing is in blue, I should actually upgrade this one to blue as well. keep the ratio working right. So you're the copper. Run it sort of backwards again. So we get it wired out where it needs to be. Your green and plastic. Here's green. And plastic. And we need to get more belts. And then I need to do what I think it's 8 blue that I thought of from before. So I need to go make 8 of those. Or 8 blue assemblers. So I need to put 8 assemblers down, and then I need to swap over everything over to blue. And then I need to hook everything up to start making the low density structure. The plastic is gone again. I feel like this time it is a petrochemical problem and not I screwed up something problem. As soon as I get this built, I will go identify what is wrong with the plastic. Probably the light has actually backed up now. Which I suppose means this will fix that. As this will provide a way, well, when I finish building this, this will build a thing that will actually consume the plastic, or consume the rocket fuel, which would allow that to unback up. Oh, but first I could have had sulfuric, yeah, so I'm gonna have to fix that, because I'm gonna have to drag sulfuric. Well, it might work, because we got a lot of sulfur on the belt. Let's go ahead. I'm now realizing we're starting to get really close to that biter base, so it's probably time to take it out. We'll go with better guns this time. see if I can even drive my car down there. Oops, that's not what I want. Oops, one of them got destroyed. A bunch of ammo in it. There we go. Couple close calls. But in the end, the base is gone. The bite marks in me will heal over time. And we only lost 1 turret and 100 armor piercing rounds. Or 100 mags of armor piercing rounds. Yeah, the factory has space to grow into. May have to deal with that one at some point, if I remember. Probably won't be this recording session. Probably next recording session when I deal with that one. Okay, and to do blue, red, green, sulfuric acid. Yeah. Okay. Well, that sort of by definition means I need to do blue ones, because it includes a liquid. And sulfuric acid is going to require me... So I've already got sulfur on the bus. Sulfuric acid is going to require me to mix sulfur, water, and iron plate. Need basically half a sulfuric acid a second. If they were ratio 1, which they're not. And that's easily done with 1 chemical plant. So 1 chemical plant will fertile sulfuric acid. These are already gonna have green, right? Yes, I had them set up properly, they'd have green. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably try to steal the green off the end of that belt to feed into these. Green comes along, green is on top. Yes. So that makes it somewhat convenient to do this. And then I go with the chemical plant. Just gonna output sulfuric acid. Like so. I suppose I can just pull the iron straight off the main bus. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, I ran out of inserters. I'm gonna have to go grab my inserters. More belt. Now I'm gonna have to investigate what's wrong with my plastic. My immediate guess is that we're probably out of light. Well, probably too full of light. That's probably what's happened. So there's the inserters. There's the belt. After that rocket silo, go ahead and get me logistics 3. And when we want the really fast belt. Alright, sulfur's coming down fine. That's the power that that needs. So all we're missing is a water source. Well, that's gonna be a lot of underwater pipe. Well, underground pipes. Well, I guess water is kind of going on the bus. I haven't relented and haven't put iron ore on the bus yet, because there's only one thing we use iron ore for that is not smelted, but water is going on the bus, apparently. And we run all the way down. And we slap you in. And that these, in theory, come to life. If we had plastic, those would come to life. I mean, what are we missing for the low density structure? Not the low density structure, for the rocket silo. And that would be it. So we now have everything for the rocket silo to make what it needs to, assuming we have flowing plastic. So I need to go sort the plastic problem out. Which is probably a shortage, well, a surplus of light backing up the entire system. Yep, so petroleum's empty, heavy's not full, but the light is. So what are you making? You're making like 30, so yeah, we probably at least want to have, if not double production, okay. We need to go fetch pipes. Yep, it's still planned for the same time. Might actually have to push it later in the day, but the Shadow Empire will continue. At least one more recording session. I don't know how things are going to work around the move. For those who are potentially watching this later on Twitch, watching this later on YouTube, the Twitch chatter just chatted asking if the Shadow Empire stream that I did the other day will continue. And it probably will, and it'll probably actually come to a conclusion in the next stream. So here's the petroleum going, and that has cleared the backlog on the light oil. So the furnaces suddenly spring to life and start making product again. Okay, what else do I need to do to... Oh, I need to make electric engines. Let's see if I can make electric engine production in 10 minutes. And then probably do that quickly. I want some coal to make grenades so I can clear the trees fast. Don't necessarily need all the electric engines known to man. So what, I probably want like one? No, that's robot flying flames. One factory? Yeah, we can probably do one factory. One factory is not going to be that hard. I need this for... Oops. Yeah, it's not damaging my stuff too much. Need this, other than for building the landing pad, I also need this for building the robots that are going to do all the logistics at some point. Working backwards. Electric engines need lubricant. Okay, so we'll have to plumb the lubricant down. That won't be too hard. Steel plate, iron gear, and pipes. Let me nick the blueprint. So I don't have to redesign this from the ground up for engines I already have. It'll be oversized, but at some point we'll probably want to scale up the production anyway. So that's this assemblage of the flowing robot frames, not flames. Okay, so this is engine production. And that will be overkill, because that's technically making one engine a second. Which actually making one electric engine a second won't be that hard. The robot flames will be harder. Robot frames, not flames. The tongue is being tied today. But yeah. Red circuit, engine. Okay, so I need to do a little bit more grenading over here. Make this fit. I suppose I technically don't need that bit. Because that bit was for more pipe production, which I don't think I need. And And I'm out of normal electric walls. Let's queue up a bunch of those. Why are you randomly rotated? You should be like that. Oh, maybe I should go check up on my engine production. Maybe there's a random rotated tile in there too. And I'm out of all. So there's my bolts. Do I need more inserters? No, I have enough inserters. I know undergrounds, and I will need undergrounds, so queue some of those. Queue like 5 of those. Should be good to go. Start doing the final assembly on these engines when we get back down there. Oh, I forgot to check when I was up there what the status was of that one belt. Should be. Oh no, I'm in the radar. That zone is in the radar. Black zone. I'll have to put more radars in at some point. Can't just look at the entire base anymore. The base is too big. And go ahead, make me probably 2 radars to cover it all. So when I end this episode, I'm going to go ahead and we can take a quick zoom over the entire base and see how it looks like. Yep, the factory must continue to grow. I think that's 10, so we need, keep the pattern going, we need 20 long handle. And it's gears and steel. Did I? Sort of, but not sparkle. Okay, so do that. Is that the steel? That is the steel. And you would be the gears? It's actually the one before the steel. I suppose if you're following along on YouTube and you're wondering where the base too big, who cares, the factory must grow response comment came from, that was actually responding to the Twitch chat. Realizing after the fact that I did not call that out, and you people watching this on YouTube, what, 7 days from now, don't get to see the Twitch chat. Because I haven't figured out a good way to put it in the video without it being disruptive. So we get our gears down here with the rest of our stuff. you're going to be steel. Comes from here. Like so. Alright, so for that we've got engines. After engines comes electric engines. Which requires electric circuit boards and those engine units we just made. So I'm actually going to flip the polarity on this belt. And these have to be blue. That shouldn't be too hard. I just got to build them. That means at some point I should upgrade this with blue as well. Nope, run out of yellow. This isn't slowing me down too much because I'm also having to make the inserters, so I'm going to need 10 red inserters to get the stuff out when I'm done with it. I haven't walked past it yet. It's the next row. There we go. Well, I should grab the solar panels. I'm thinking about it. The box is full, waiting for me to pick them up. Those blue ones are done. Yes. And actually compress them a little bit. Do every other one gets a space. I'm gonna bottom feed him the lubricant. And taking the space out of every other one. Because we're not going to be able to walk through the middle anyway, it's perfectly fine. Need some underground pipe. I think we need a lot of underground pipe. Electric engines are blue. Blue is what I'm missing, yes. Not blue, green. Green circuits. Which are that position. Oops, I flipped the polarity of one of them one too many times. Back to the other position. There you go, thank you. Okay, now just need to get the lubricant down here. And, well, I also gotta put the outputs in. Right, let's pick up more pipe, pick up more iron. So that's what I need for the underground pipes. Get back to laying underground pipe. Down the middle of the bus. Let's make this one make the turn here. Oop, random underground again. Why do I have an odd number of... Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, why do we have an odd one? Because you picked up the end. Okay, so as soon as I get this set up, this is roughly where I'm going to put the end of the episode and the end of the stream. And the next stream will be building the rocket silo and launching into space. Don't know exactly when that will be. Gonna let YouTube catch up, so YouTube should catch up in a week from today. So the earliest I'll record is next Thursday. No, not next Thursday, next Sunday. But that's also going to be around about when I'm moving, so I'm not 100% sure when the next part of Factorio is going to come out. Because technically I'm going to start doing the final packing for moving on Friday, so Friday's stream will probably be delayed. If you're looking at the stream schedule on Twitch. But everything up until then should probably... It may be delayed when it happens during the day, so I think... Well, I think Shadow Empire should be normal time. Monday I haven't scheduled anything for yet, but there will be something on Monday, but the Monday one will be later than normal. Oops, wasn't close enough to the lubricant. But yeah, I'm gonna, if timing permits, I will try to continue to stream. And obviously the Shadow Empire thing I believe is Tuesday, so Shadow Empire should go up on time. And we'll probably finish that game of Shadow Empire. Or at least be very close to it in that stream. Hey, is it working? Do we have lubricant going where we want it? As we do, we can start hoarding the materials we need for the rocket silo. 1,000 concrete, 1,000 steel, 20 processing units, 20 electric engines, and 100 pipe. Okay, it's working. So yeah, we now have all the production chains we need. Maybe not running as fast as I would like, or as fast as would be desirable. But we should have all the production chains for getting into space. So whenever the next part comes and I have time to record it, it will be us going into space. And with that, I should be able to zoom around our base. So we've got coal up here, which is something I'll have to come up and clear out some of the coal mines that have emptied out. Copper, similar sort of thing. Iron, similar sort of thing. More coal. We've got our power on a separate coal vein, so we don't have to worry less about it. Got a bunch of solar. Got a bunch of solar set up. Iron, copper. This is the iron to become the steel. That's the brick. Here's our gear production. Red, green. Zoom in a little bit more, you can see that we've doubled up on belt to supply green and to supply belt to me. This is where our green circuits are. This is where the inserters are, which feed into the green, as well as feed into a box for me. Miners and basic assembly machines. I do have a small supply of red for when I use red. Right now it's sort of a specialist belt that I'm using. At this point, this is obsolete. I have steel set up, or steel furnaces set up, but at this point we move on electric. We have electrical power, we have solar power panels there. Yeah, solar power panels. We have yellow magazines to feed into the armor piercing, which is the red magazines. I have a place that makes pipes for me to pick up, as well as provide pipes for the engines here for blue science. We have all blue science set up. And all their feeding stuff. We have all the stuff for purple, which apparently actually isn't needed to go into space anymore. So I did a big thing that I didn't need to do. That will probably be convenient for various things we're doing. We're basically on the verge of being able to do utility science as well. And we have the electric engines and blue circuits, and low density structure to build all the stuff we need to go into space. So next episode we should be able to go into space. And here's the petrochemical setup. Probably producing a little bit too much light oil right now. So we have to keep, we're basically at the light oil cracking, keeping everything from just backing up. I'm not sure, it may literally be what's actually stopping us from running the petroleum more efficiently, is the light oil backed up, so I probably need to crack more of that next time. And I suppose we don't have a particularly big oil field, but the oil field is big enough for our consumption at the moment. That's a quick overview of the base as it stands right now. If you're watching this on YouTube, I hope you've been enjoying it. I don't know if there will be another episode up tomorrow, because I'll be moving this upcoming Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So it depends on whether I'm set up at the end of the move. I probably won't be, so if you're watching this episode on YouTube, be on the lookout for the next episode coming up, but I don't know when it will be. If you're watching this on Twitch, this is where I'm going to end the stream. And sadly, I don't know when the next stream will be, because I'm going to be moving. The move is on Friday, so everything that's scheduled between now and Friday will probably go up on that day. I'll probably stream on those days. So the person who asked about Shadow Empire, yes, I will be streaming Shadow Empire that day. Worst case scenario, they'll be moved around. So I've got various things I have to do before I move. So if those things happen during my streaming schedule, which right now is 2 to 6, then I'll just move the streaming schedule around to make that work. So I think right now Monday, Wednesday, I have stuff that are only going to be around about noon. So stuff might just get pushed back to like 7 to 11 instead of 2 to 6 on those days. But all the streams that are currently scheduled between now and Friday will probably happen, with the exception of the Friday ones. So I hope everyone's been enjoying everything. This is where I'm going to do the final save of this stream. And end the recording. So hope everyone's having a good time. See you all in the next video that gets made. Until then, I hope you all have a good time. Later.